Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to Bitcoin update today. Right, so we have a small fake out for this triangle that we talked about before, and it seems like you did end up breaking above and you made a fake out. So this is normal stuff in crypto. Now let's talk about the symmetrical triangle. When you have a symmetrical triangle like this, right, they always end up doing some fake outs. Like for example, you still have a little bit of a gap here. Do you see that? The main decision comes very, very close to 12th of May and 11th of May, and we're not actually in 12 or 11, we're actually sitting at 7th of May. So we do have like 4 or 5 days more to understand what's going to happen. Actually, today is Sunday and the last day of the week. And as far as I'm concerned right now, of course, this is going to be a little bit of a concern. This fake out is not good, okay? I'm going to tell you straight off. The fake out that happened is not good. And I'm going to tell you why it's not good in the following two simple reasons. So number one, here we are, and you went up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, of course, you're going to see the sellers here. You're going to see the buyers right there, the sellers here, the buyers right there, and the sellers here. Right now, the sellers have won because they actually managed to defeat the the buyers by pushing the prices right back into the triangle. So that's an issue. That's something bad. That's not positive. Of course, if you're trying to buy the coin, that's not good. Maybe if you're shorting the coin, maybe it's actually kind of good. But the thing is, if this is a fake out, that actually means that there's more probability that in the next coming 2-3 days, they want to actually push the price down and then up and then finally push it all the way to the downside. This also is kind of getting worse on the weekly, because if you look on the weekly time frame as well, you have a hanging man. You see, this is almost like a hanging man or almost like a spinning top, which is not a good sign. So you're making a hanging man right there. The hanging man is in there, and this can actually force the prices to come where? Right down to where the triangle is. So it actually points down here, which is nearly $27,000. Okay. And if you end up making a red, I'm just going to turn the color of the pen here. And if you look at this, if you make one more red candle like this, I'm going to just draw it all the way like that. And you make a closing right over here. So this candle in the next 7 days of the next week, if you end up closing like that, you got yourself an evening star. The green, the red in the middle and the red at the end, this combined is an evening star, and you can actually have a weekly continuation to the downside. As a matter of fact, don't even forget that you also have a bearish engulfing right over there, which is also not a good sign. And then now in the next 14 hours, you're about to make this hanging man. Now the thing to point out is that you haven't really closed the candle. Your candle is still opened up, it's still intact. You got 14 more hours. Who knows if the buyers today can win? So the buyers have the last opportunity to push the prices to the upside. But if they don't push the prices to the upside, oh boy, we might have the correction for Bitcoin as well. So for me, what I'm going to say is that we need to see, Bitcoin actually breaking above this area. They break it out, they come for the retest, they push it all the way up. It's still possible for Bitcoin to even break to the upside. There's $69,000 as your technical target. So there are chances are there, and there are also chances for correction. But I would rather say that personally, what I wish is for a healthy market, if you need a healthy market, we need correction, we need blood. People don't understand the concept behind blood. I get it, if you're in a trade, you're going to lose money or something like that. But there's something about correction that is important for a healthy market. Whenever the market moves up, it creates imbalances. And there's one big imbalance that is actually even down at $20,000, which I say that's a CME gap, by the way. That's an imbalance in the market. They create gaps. Those gaps must be filled. That's why we get correction. And when you fill those gaps, people start to buy again. Buyers step in, whales step in, institutional traders step in, and then you can have a nice, good market, healthy market that can be pushed to the upside. But if you pump randomly all of a sudden, that's not really healthy. You're just going to keep coming down, and you're not going to have a very healthy move to the upside. So that's pretty much it for this update on Bitcoin, and hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.